This is gonna take a while. Yeah. Okay, I'm Aaron.
What was the question?
Hey again, I'm Aaron. I'm almost 40. I'm a label printer. Been printing for about 24 years. And I come to Exodus about the end of 2016 because I come on a bit of hard times. I had a bit of an addiction for about, started when I was about 16, but when it started going wrong for me, it's like I gave up. I was all good, I got real healthy, real fit, and I got real, actually I was going to the gym and all that, but for some reason I started suffering real bad anxiety, and I was all over the place, you know, and that was because I've given up. Basically I was just wandering around Ramsgate area and all that, and then one day I went downstairs and I'd actually talked to Damon. I said, what's downstairs? And he goes, oh, it's a youth centre. And I had a thought in my head that because I had all these things going on that I can help out there, I'll go down there and I'll say my story and I can help the young fellas out and do all this and all that. And walked in, Peter opened the door and he said, oh, I'll go get Pablo. So Pablo come downstairs and I raved onto Pablo for probably about 15 minutes. The best thing about Pablo was like he's just like, oh yeah, he sat down and took note and took time to listen and all that, and like, you know, and yeah, so I just kept going back because, you know, it was such a welcoming place, and they'd give me a feed and look after me, and like, you know, and everyone was just so like friendly and open.
So when you're living in your car by that time?
I was in the car by then. No, I didn't have nowhere to go, so I'd drive around Blacktown for a bit and then go into their car park and sleep. Oh my god, I was just, had a Ford Falcon full of like clothes, tools, all sorts of stuff. Made a mistake at work, and my boss came up to me and goes, you can't sleep in your car, mate. He caught me sleeping in my car one morning. I said, oh, I've gone through a bit of drama. I didn't go into the whole drug thing with him because he was an employer. But he went off at me because I made a mistake. And I was just like, mate, I'm sorry, mate, I'm going through a bit of a stressful part of my life. And I'm pretty good at what I do, mate, just trust me, I'll show you what I can do. And yeah, the next day he got rid of me. I'd only been there a week, you know.
Something we see along the way, if you don't reach rock bottom, you never bounce back. When Aaron came in, this is my opinion, he was down there, and the only way for him was up.
They had a meeting about me one day. They come down and said it. They had, oh, we're sorting you out too. I'm going, what do you mean you're sorting me out? And they go, oh, I've got a place for you to stay. And I was taken aback a bit, and I was going, whoa, what, you don't have to do that. And they go, no, you can't. We feel, they said, feel bad about when we leave here. Like you're going out to your car, we're feeding you and all that, but you're going out to your car to sleep. You know, how are you doing it? You can't, you know. And I said, oh, it's all right, you know, I'll figure it out. But they'll go, no, we'll give you a place to stay. And the more I talked to everyone there and all that, and you know, I started calming down more. You know what I mean? The anxiety, and you know, and then Exodus had the iWorks program, so I started doing that. You know, and it gave me a bit of something, a little bit of purpose. You know, something to do during the day.
4 years later, almost 4 years later. He went from being a client with all this multitude of issues, a lot of stuff happening, to one of our most loyal donors and volunteers. So I know that I can pick up, even if we have something ridiculous. If I had to tell Aaron, can you come and meet me at 6 in the morning on Sunday to do something, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll thank Exodus forever. What they've done for me, you know what I mean? I'll do anything for them now, you know? Just, you know, they still are my family. Always will be.
The whole time. Take it off.
Okay, but it's amazing to see how in 4 years the whole outcome can change. And now Aaron with a wife and a family, you know, it's a different seeing from the outside and looking back. It's a different man.
You feel like that, a different man?
I feel, yeah, I've changed immense. The anxiety's gone. That was the biggest thing, getting rid of that. It's come full circle, you know what I mean? When times are dire, and they were for me, you know what I mean? There's always hope. There's always something out there, you know. There's always someone, you know. If be not family, there's always, you know, you can find a new one, you know what I mean? Like that. Like I said, till the end of my days, I'll do whatever I can for the place, because I think they're a great organisation, you know what I mean? So, full of beautiful people. So,
Because sometimes you're carrying this load, you're carrying this cross by yourself, but when you're allowed, somehow you're like share this load with someone else, it's gonna make your life much easier.
My job is on the side. Thank you very much.